Here we have the Gunslinger. You start with the frags. You have no other utility that you can use. You only can use the frags. You start with the compact SMG unless you change it to the assault rifle or the sporting rifle. You have movement has no effect on weapon accuracy. Recoil effect also reduced. So SMGs and assault rifles are your go-to weapons for this class. Especially since the whole class is designed on bonuses for firing and reload speed. So the Fixer level 30 does have the ability for unequipped weapons automatically reloads after 10 seconds for all teammates. So if you happen to be in with a level Fixer 30, obviously you won't use this. And you can switch it to frag grenades, kill more targets, which will raise this 14 to a 17, and potentially instantly give you the option for the 25%, but 14, it's not hard to get that one more kill after a frag grenade, or have the one kill slightly before the frag grenade. Then we have here, I'm gonna go over all of them. We have frag grenades explode upon impact. And that's okay, in my opinion. Obviously, this is much better. And this is okay too. But I think personally my best are the ones currently selected. There is other options I'll be going into. We have the reload speed increased for 25% on all weapons. Not bad. Headshots made with a primary or secondary weapon automatically restore 5% rounds to the magazine. Now you have to be getting a ton of headshots for this to matter. If you're literally first in all your matches or getting headshots, averaging like 100 headshots plus a game, that's not bad. Otherwise, this is really good. Reloading a weapon with less than 25% ammo in the magazine provides a 50% reload speed for 5 seconds. So not only if you have 25% ammo or less when you reload, but if you just burn through your entire clip and you force the reload, you'll reload 50% faster. Here we have two real choices. I mean, unless for some reason you like the sporting carbine. You have the start with the improved mag machine gun that deals 25% more damage and has 25% more ammo. All mag 5 machine gun pickups are also improved. So if you're with a team and you're the only gunslinger, then you're going to be getting the mag 5s for the most likely be getting the mag 5, so not a bad option. But the ARC 2 is really good, especially once you get it to level 5. So going for that and then either going for level 3 battle rifle or going for the level 3 assault rifle, which I think is ideal for this class, or the level 3 assault shotgun actually is really good too. Would be my go-to. Then you have this one, which is all active special zombies within a radius of 20 meters will be automatically marked. Now, 20 meters in this game apparently is not that long of a distance, so especially with lurkers as they spawn and everything, you should get the alert for a lot of enemies. Don't 100% rely on it, like, oh, I'm gonna see everyone every which way I turn. Not gonna be the case, but it's highly useful. And it marks them for the entire team, so that is a big plus. Deals 25% more damage to special zombies. That is very nice for taking out the bull a little faster. You can take out the lurkers and the hazmat suits. Now you have the 25% health, which is a lot nicer on the harder difficulties, and you have my go-to, which is the sleight of hand. Swap weapons 50% faster, and it's my go-to, as I also use a couple of other weapons with it. Now this one is a tough choice. This is going to be dealer's choice on which one you want to go to. If you like, for some reason, shooting the bull in the front and trying to take him out, you might want to use that. You might kill that specialist a little faster. increased health in the harder difficulties will give you the bonus from the medics, so you'll be getting more because you have a larger base health, which is nice. We also have this right here, this category where we have the giant draining primary and secondary weapon magazine automatically reloads the primary weapon. So obviously if your primary and your secondary weapon are completely dry, then your primary weapon will reload. So this only works if you've already fired your primary and then you go to your secondary weapon and completely unload your secondary weapon. You go to switch back, you don't have to reload, you have a full clip. Now this is a very interesting perk. This category, I actually didn't select this one first and then went back and started using it. When both the primary and secondary weapon magazines are dry, you can do 2 more melee strikes without fatigue and damage 1 more melee strike with each damage 1 more target with each melee strike. So now we have this power nap, and it's hard to not want to either put the power nap, and if we're not going for this, we would be going for this. And because I'll get to this in a second. So we would be going for one of these two. So you would have to unload your primary and unload your secondary in less than 10 seconds. You have to unload your secondary in less than 10 seconds after switching to it from unloading your primary in order for last resort to work. Now, if you want to activate last resort and you basically become a base level slasher at this point, which is pretty cool, especially if you got another slasher in the group. You got another slasher in the group and he's already giving you 2 more melee strikes, so that's 7. Then you would have 9 melee strikes at this point with the ability to slash 2 targets at once. So, let me get back to how this skill actually works. So, you've unloaded your primary weapon. You switch to your secondary. You have unloaded your secondary in less than 10 seconds. Now, you can just straight switch to the PDW, unload it, and like actually not just unload it to unload it, but you can actually switch to it and hit targets for the entire clip. And then at that point, you will have the option to either switch back to whatever primary weapon you're using, reload the PDW, or not fire and go into a melee. And if at this point you choose to not fire and go into a melee, you will activate the last resort. Last resort will last until you reload your secondary, or you switch weapons and you have a full clip on your primary. You can just sit as a base level slasher for as long as you want, but it's pretty cool. If you got that swarm of zombies on you, that means you can easily get 7 full strikes with each slash having the ability to hit 2 targets. And if at that point when you're basically fatigued, you want to, or when you can actually play it smart like a slasher, and when you have that 1 or 2 left in your fatigue, trying to bait them out a little bit to you while you regain a couple slashes. And yeah, you can slash them all and then safely reload. So I think this is a really cool addition to doing this type of setup with the Gunslinger. Now I'll explain why I really don't like this one. When pinned down, you will automatically rise up and push your attackers back. You need a base level, you need 8 zombies in very close proximity to you to get pinned down. If you're already in that situation, you're dead. So yeah, this can save you from that, but it almost never happens. If you're playing strategically, you don't get pinned down. I mean, if you do have the habit of getting pinned down, I've been pinned down twice in, you see my level, 175. Well, I've maxed out all classes, it's 180 plus. And I've been pinned down in 2 games, and they were both from stupid mistakes where I was trying to test something out. So, yeah, that's most likely going to be a useless skill for you. So, we have friendly fire damage to your teammates reduced by 50%, which is pretty sweet. I mean, that is just like really OP on like normal or hard. Well, not really OP on hard, but it will definitely significantly reduce the damage. which is good. All difficulties, you're making it easier for when you catch that stray bullet or you catch a stray explosion. Carried ammo capacity for deep primary and secondary weapons increased by 20%. Well, the goal of this class is really, during the swarms, you want to be able to kill 25 zombies in rapid succession, granting 50% firearm damage boost to the entire team for 20%. So, if you are going to be using this, we want more ammo. Pistol damage increased by 20%. It's another option if you're going to go the complete other way and you're going to go with the Draining Fanatic and the Switcheroo. If you want to do that combo and just keep switching back and forth, unloading weapons, maybe with a shotgun or something, then you can do Desperado. Actually, you would actually have to do the revolver at that point. The only weapon to really effectively unload. Machine gun pistol too, a little bit. But this one is really not going to be that useful to you. Restore 1% of your primary weapon ammo for each kill made with equipment. Sure, you can get 17% back, but having 25% more just means you can steadily unload. And I mean, this is my personal opinion. You go for the more ammo, and you go for this perk right here, which I'll get to in a minute. Now here we have another interesting category. We have max number of frag grenades is increased to 3, which is nice. Now this allows you off every pickup to get up to 3 frags. If you have no frags, then you get supply chest, whatever it is, I forget the name. You get 3 frags. Here is my favorite. Killing 15 zombies in rapid succession gives a 25% refill to 1 equipment charge. Why? Every frag already has a base of 4. So we start a swarm battle and we throw one into the swarm. We're going to kill 14, if not 17, because we're not using the power nap. And the fixer already has it, or we just decided to not use power nap and we went for the 17. Either or, this is basically throw the frag, 25% chance to get it right back. Not only that, we have the reload bonus, we have reload speeds, we have swap weapons faster, we can go and extend. I mean, you're not going to get too many, but I've gotten a ton. 15 kills is not that hard to do, if even in like a mid-range fight, if there's like 20, 25 of them, you just unload both your clips and they're pressing on you, just go right into Slasher. If you can get that kill right away, pretty much, you can go into Last Resort, slash the rest of them, and you'll get your 25% chance. And now I've tested this with the Hellraiser, who has a 100% chance on a rapid succession skill, and it works. So just to explain real quickly how rapid succession actually works. You need to get 15 kills, with every kill about 2 tops 3 seconds apart from each other, and it's got to be in just about 10 seconds or less. Like it might be it's not over 15, that's for sure. You have to do it in under 15 seconds. And I didn't take a stopwatch to it, but it seems to be about 10 to 12. It's on the higher side, if not 10. So you do have a good solid 10 seconds to get that rapid succession, as long as you kill every one of that 15. Like you can kill 7, then wait 2 seconds and kill 8 more, and you'll get it. Now this is another interesting one. Now this might be your go-to one for this category. It's a 50% chance to refill 1 frag grenade by killing a special zombie with a headshot. Not that hard to kill the lurkers with a headshot, especially if you're going corner to corner. It's not that hard to kill the hazmat suits. You can take your time a little bit on the streamer if you're the one going for it. Easily pop the head on the streamer. Bull. I mean, if you're playing it smart, you can be shooting it in the weak spot on the spine and the back, or slashing it in the back. So you're not going to waste 2 clips or whatever on the bull, unless absolutely necessary. But if you're killing 10 plus specialists a game, this might be useful. But since our whole class is really built around unloading clips and being useful in the swarm by thinning out the herd and taking the ones out that are reaching the front line, then I think you would want the killing 15 zombies in rapid succession gives 25% chance to refill one equipment charge. Start off every swarm battle with either 1 to 2 frag grenades, and you're probably going to get back 1 to 2 frag grenades during the battle. And if you get back 2, you can just toss another one in the battle. I do it all the time. I almost never get less than 1 frag in a swarm battle after tossing the initial 2. What I do actually, just to tell you, is I actually fire off until I've basically run out of ammo, and then I do the 2 frags, and then I'll either fire more, and in most scenarios I'm playing it tactically, so I'm just going to swap weapons and go right back into firing. But at least I have the potential to go into melee strikes too, in case a couple break in the right on top of me. And over here we have reloading a weapon with less than 25% ammo in the magazine provides a 25% fire damage boost for 5 seconds. So that works the same way. Doesn't matter whether you reload at less than 25 or the entire clip. So these 2 bonuses, these 2 perks together work very well. We have the switcheroo, as I was explaining slightly. If you are swapping weapons and trying to go for the bonus hit on both of them, you can get 25% for 3 seconds and just keep swapping back and forth. Not a bad strategy. Ideally, when you do that, you are going to be using Gun Fanatic, so it doesn't matter what weapon you use as your secondary, you'll be able to get your primary reloaded as soon as you empty your secondary. And then we have the more baseline one of a primary, secondary, and heavy weapons deal 15% more damage. Now, if you do pick this is probably worth a second look, because you can probably get a level 2 arc rifle by about halfway through the game. If not, you're going to get it towards the end, and you can play it out with the assault rifle and EDW, or assault rifle, whatever. I mean, wow. The compact SMG, could not think of it for a second. And then you would have 40% extra on that, which would be very nice to quickly take out a bull if needed, or to save yourself in a situation. Since you wouldn't be able to enter the melee, this could really come in handy. And then we have the last perk. Oh, just to state one other fact about this. The reason this also is nice is because in a lot of situations, you won't actually go through more than your first 50 if you're at level 5, unless the situation is hairy. This is actually why I go for this. You know, I was saying it was like a good thing, but on second thought, it's actually why I don't use it. Most situations where you would deal 15% more damage and you're not going off the reload bonus are situations where you don't need that 15% bonus to beat it without taking no damage, or maybe 1 or 2 slashes at most. So in that case, we would really, I think, I want this skill right here. When I have to constantly reload, I want that 25% damage for the majority of my next clip. And if we're using the Arc 2 assault rifle and then the level 3 assault rifle, then we're getting that 5-second 25% damage bonus for a good 3/5 of the clip. Now we have killing 25 zombies in rapid succession, as we did explain what rapid succession means, which this right here, 25 zombies, you're only really going to accomplish in a swarm. But that's fine. We want that 50% firearm damage boost to the entire team for 20 seconds during the swarm. So get on that mortar, get on that turret, and as soon as you're done, just start unloading. Go right into either 2 frag grenades or yeah, I would even start with the 2 for frag grenades and then get on the turret. That would really be better. Generally, I don't use the turret actually. I just fire away with level 2 arc rifle because I do use that perk. That is the other strategy, and then later in the game I'll use the level 3 assault shotgun or rifle. And I can easily get 25 kills in rapid succession every swarm. So once you activate this, and you activate this once, 2 times during a swarm, it's going to make it immensely easier. Because that 50% firearm damage boost stacks with your entire team's other bonuses. So if they're running any other bonuses, that's going to stack with theirs. And you get it for 20 seconds. So you can really do some damage. Whatever swarm is coming at you, after you got that 25, the rest of them are falling like flies. And that is the Gunslinger. I hope this video has helped inform you of the perks and make some decisions. Have a good day.